Well, it's Sunday, but it's not exactly a fun day as every millennial is having WMD PTSD. This is the whole thing, right? He was the no new wars guy. He's gonna end all wars. Don't vote for Kamala, she'll send your kids off to war. A vote for Trump is a vote for peace. Here you go. Y'all got your no new wars guy, and not even 6 months into this goddamn shit show, lo behold, we're in another fucking war in the Middle East. And guess what, you Elmer's glue guzzling troglodytes? We told you. We fucking told you so. We told you so. We told you so. We told you so. We fucking told you so, and you Crayola connoisseurs crunching on your crayons over there were like, no, Kamala will be the one to send us to war. Every fucking Republican president in the last 40 years has now started a war in the Middle East. You fucking morons were like, oh no, this time will be different, guys. Just watch. And every single time, we brought you evidence that this is what will likely happen if you vote for this dumb motherfucker, or you vote third party, or you sit out voting at all. And it was all, oh, just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen, or both sides are the same? Well, look, we gave it a fucking chance. Not even 5 months in, and we're at the worst thing that could happen so far. Because this is really just the beginning of all of the worst shit that's going to happen. There is no exit strategy here. Fuck, there's no strategy at all. The guy responsible for running this shit show is too worried about not spilling his drink while he drunkenly puts on his mascara in his fucking makeup room at the Pentagon to know how to run a goddamn war that we should not be in. And before you're all like, oh, well, we had to do it because Iran was just about to get... No, shut the fuck up. First of all, no, they weren't. They've been 2 weeks away from getting nukes for 20 fucking years. And we had a nuke deal with them to stop them from getting nukes, and Trump tore it up because it had this huge problem in it where Obama's signature was on the bottom. So he ripped that up, didn't replace it with anything. So even if it was true that they're a couple weeks away from getting nukes, this whole thing is still his fucking fault, and your fucking fault for voting for him. But nukes aren't what we need to worry about with Iran, are they? You see, Iran fights wars mostly through sponsoring terrorist proxies. I mean, they do have a pretty decent military, and their F-14s that Israel keeps blowing up. By the way, fuck you, Bibi. That's not necessary, okay? Like the one time you decide to blow up something other than a hospital or a school, and it's the fucking F-14 Tomcats, you couldn't have picked anything else. The point is, Iran has a decent military, but it fights a lot of its battles by funding proxy terror groups. After we just bombed them, you know, for literally no fucking reason, Iran said that no U.S. citizen is safe. And it's not that we're not safe because Iran's gonna shoot America with a ballistic missile or fly bombers over us. They damn sure aren't gonna invade us, even though we'll probably be invading them, and they'll have a target-rich environment of American teenagers to shoot at. The reality is that they will likely start funding terror groups to attack Americans in America. If you voted for this, guess what? That's your fault. Their blood will be on your hands. And then when that terror attack does happen, they're going to use it as a raw to justify heavier military presence in the region. Hypothetically, you know, it's not like we didn't do exactly that the last time we went into the Middle East. And then when we send more kids over there to die in the desert, their blood will be on your hands as well. This is fun, right? Yeah, so glad we have this now instead of a lady who laughs kind of funny. Oh, and speaking of terrorism, I just want to remind you, since it seems like we stopped talking about it already, just a week ago, a MAGA Christian terrorist assassinated a member of the Minnesota State House and her husband and her dog, and then went and tried to assassinate another member of the Minnesota Senate and his wife, and had a hit list of like 70 more Democrats and women's healthcare providers. That just happened last week, and that's still important to talk about because, again, that's what you fuckers voted for. At this point, the blood's not even on your hands anymore. You guys are just starting to look like Carrie. So if there's any shred of decency or humanity left in any of you motherfuckers, it's time to get off your ass and start standing up for your country rather than your cult leader. Do fucking better.